Hello, you guys. Welcome back if you are returning. And hello if you are new. I am your favorite tarot reader and astrologer, Danyell Carmelita. Which risings, if you are watching this early, happy afternoon or good evening to you if you are checking it out in a different time. And I have my window open, so if you hear any nature a brewing, that is the outside. Let's get started. I wanted to do a reading for the collective because there is a sense of individualism, narcissism, selfishness, and ego that is a brewing. I feel like something with the youth or just the current energy that is currently going on now. We need to be more aware of what we are as a collective and not individually. I find that people, they really want to know about themselves with astrology. They're more obsessed with themselves. And I said this on a TikTok. There is a lot of words about self and not a lot of words about community and oneness and the wholeness of others. For example, this is just me running off of a tangent. Self-care, I am my own brand, branding yourself on Instagram, selfies, the fact that people take a bunch of selfies. And trust me, I fell victim of these things as well. But I find that everyone is doing self-care and not community care. I want to bring it all back together, and I want to bring us back together. Unity, sense of community, sense of the collective. So here we are in this collective space, and we are going to do a collective reading. I want to first start off because I am an astrologer as well as a tarot reader. I really want to talk about the energy right now, the collective energy. The current vibe in the sky is what I call it, and what the collective is feeling. Now, I just want to narrow it down to Capricorn, okay? It is winter. Winter is a time, if you didn't know, but winter is a time for transformation. It starts with Scorpio season, and it continues on with Capricorn season. And if you notice the changing of even though every season is a sense of transformation, this is a transformation for inward, in search internally. For example, if you look at nature, and it all connects, what is above as below. Everything is connected. I feel like I should put quotes up all over the screen so you can see how it's all connected. With nature, if you see the leaves are falling off, it's cold, and it causes human beings to go inside and spend less time outside. And the same goes for the body and the soul. You spend more time reflecting internally. With the sense of Capricorn season, nothing really dies, even though everything's dying. The trees, it looks like it's dying. Nothing really dies. It really just transforms. We, not you, we, and that makes me think of when I was pledging in undergrad. It was never I, it was always we. Anyway, that was interesting. That was just a little connection there. During winter season, you are less concerned about the external values, and you're more concerned with philosophy, religion, spirituality, universal concepts. Those are more the concerns during winter and Capricorn season. Capricorn season also represents the sign of an elder, because if you did not know, the natal chart or the astrological chart also has ages. It represents ages and also represents like a clock. Everything is connected, people. I want to talk about the different phases during Capricorn season. So the first week of Capricorn season, which is really on the cusp, the theme mostly with that season is prophecy. Capricorn 1, that season, the theme word is ruler. Capricorn 2, which is the current season we are in now, it actually ended yesterday, is determination. Capricorn 3, which starts today, is dominance. And the last Capricorn season, which is the cusp of Aquarius, is mystery and imagination. It's all about maturity and how individuals relate to the universe. A sense of refusing to waste, the economy, you're careful when approaching certain matters is the energy for the collective during Capricorn season. Also, as a whole, Capricorn is very ambitious. You're very driven. You're striving for your best. You have goals. There's structure. There's establishment. You have the ability to get to the top and actually want to stay there. You also want tangible results. You know what's feasible and what's not feasible. You know what you can obtain and what you cannot obtain. You're very reasonable during this season as a collective. When I say you, I mean we. And you're focused on long-term goals, not really short-term goals. Also, there is boundaries and limits that we set as a collective. You know, originally I always thought Capricorns were so boring. Being that I am a Cancer sun, of course, I've always learned astrology just with the sun signs, like I'm sure most people do. However, the more I started to study astrology, the more I started to love and embrace every astrological sign, because we do need a little bit of all. Anyway, but that is the current energy as a collective. And now, we have Capricorn sun, Mercury's in Capricorn as well. So there's a lot of Capricorn energy, but I just wanted to explain the collective energy. Okay, like I said earlier, we are in a week of dominance right now. That is the current energy through Capricorn season as a collective. I want to also pull some cards for the collective. Now, we are all individually different, which is amazing. At the same time, we are all connected. So that is the gist of this reading. It will be the same. Individually, we may come to it with different questions in your head, or you maybe say it out loud, or maybe you even want to write it. So individually, how we approach the reading is different, and individually, what we get out of the reading is different, but as a collective, we are given the same tools. What you do with it, of course, is your free will, hence the individual part. This is what we all need to know, and individually, you can ask your own question. For example, it could be about love, career, housing, resources, friendships. It could be about any topic. This is going to answer it. So go ahead, I say to put your question out there. You can write it in a comment box if you would like, because some people need to write it. You can think it in your head, say it out loud, and we will get started on the reading. I'm using the African Tarot, and I'm using my oracle cards that I'm using today is Work Your Light Oracle. First, we have the King of Wands. With the King of Wands, we have a sense for the collective. This usually represents a man, a fire sign, so like a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but it's someone who is very confident, someone who knows how to manage their life, very passionate, but not in a negative way, in a very uplifting, inspiring way. Very creative, very driven, or it doesn't have to be a fire sign person. It could be someone who embodies this energy. This energy attracts a lot of attention. Very powerful, speaks with confidence. This card is not a person that I am talking about, then it's calling for you to embody all of those qualities. Be courageous in whatever endeavors you're doing. That is, if you're getting a house, if you are going up for a current job, if you are about to make a really brave move. It's calling you to be courageous. Be confident. Speak with a confident tone. Be confident with speaking. This person is not afraid of conflict, so you shouldn't be afraid of conflict. This person is also very creative and very passionate as well. So those are all the energies that you need to either embody, or it's someone that you know that embodies this energy. Next, we have the Tower. The Tower for the collective. There was a structure that you were dependent on that you can no longer depend on. It could be, for example, a career, maybe a good friend, maybe anything that a church is a structure, a school, anything that you consider any type of structure that you can depend on, and now there is utter chaos. However, the truth is that this structure was always false. It wasn't a real structure. You thought it was a structure. However, no, 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 no. It was not a structure. It was a false structure. And it is here. Now it is time to understand what your real structures are. What can you really depend on? That is why this is happening, because God wants you to know that this chaos is bringing you awareness of what is your real structure that you should depend on. Also, when dealing with this certain chaos, this sudden change, this upheaval, you want to release and let go. So you want to flow with the change. Do not fight the change. For example, if someone wants to leave you, if your job wants to fire you, if there was a contract and they're saying no longer they want to do this contract, whatever it is, this card is saying release it. Let it flow. Let the universe tell you what you need. This energy with this card is clearing space for a new building, a new structure, something that you really can depend on. And you can't depend on the new structure if you're holding on to the old structure. Now, this also could represent something in the future, something that you need to be ready for this sudden change. And lucky you, you're hearing this and you will be ready. You have the advice already needed. Tower card is a major arcana. So this is something that is going to be big in your life. This is not necessarily a whisper or just a little small incident. This is going to be something big, or it has been something big. Let's see what else we have. Oh, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, this could represent a woman who is an earth sign, someone who is a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This also can represent, and this is an older woman, right? This also could represent someone with the energy of this, or someone who needs the energy of what I'm about to tell you. Someone who is very stable, reliable, someone who moves at a slow pace. And this makes me think of Capricorn season. Okay, people, focus on taking your time, focusing on your goals. Think of long-term goals, not the short-term goals. Take your step, do one step at a time, because that is what Capricorn season is all about. Look how it all ties in, right? And you need to embody that energy. This energy is a warm person, right? Someone who you can depend on, who's reliable. This energy is also a businesswoman. They care about their resources and their finances. Almost like a motherly boss, a boss and a mom at the same time. They also are very serious about their children with this energy. Nurturing, yes, but at the same time, really protective is more of the energy. So someone who's protective of their coin, their resources, and their family. This energy is someone also too who made their own money, right? A boss, a self-made boss. The Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is also a very generous person, someone who is caring and giving with their resources. They are very confident that there's enough resources around so they can give and share their own resources as well. This is also an energy of someone with good health. Someone who cares about their body, someone who cares about their internal health, not just external for looks. No. This is more focusing on the goals of exercising, eating healthy, that energy. Fertility is also represented in this card. This is someone who is a mother of all sorts and gives birth to the energy of either resources or actually to a child. I'm going to pull one more tarot card and then I'm going to connect them all together, okay? Yep, here we go. Actually, two cards fell out. Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is a younger energy, right? So this also is a fire sign like the King of Wands. And this energy moves faster than the King of Wands. The King of Wands is at the highest. He's done it. He's been there. He's learned all his lessons as far as being courageous and confident. This one is still experimenting. So he's moving at a faster pace. He's younger and he's probably not 40 and over, okay? He's like 30s to 40s. Could be in his 20s as well, depending on how mature he is when it comes to being confident and courageous. Now, this energy is also could be very, conflict is not something that they're scared of. They could be, I don't want to say the celebrity Kanye, but they can have a little of that energy, just not afraid of any type of conflict and ready to have conflict. Hence the knight, ready to fight, right? Comes off a little bit chaotic. Now, the King of Wands takes their time. They're moving slower. The Knight of Wands is not taking their time at all. They are ready to battle and rushing and not really taking their time to prepare for the fight. This energy could also represent being very confident in achieving the goals or achieving your passions or achieving anything that's creative, and you're just moving really fast and you're ready to do it, right? This is also an energy of someone who is very sexy. Yes, I said it. And, like he's got the biggest in the room. That kind of confidence. Also a very spicy energy, okay? Because it's very fiery, but very spicy in a male driven way. Spicy in achieving their goals, fiery when achieving their goals. Now, last tarot card that fell out, we have the Four of Cups. It's not a person, okay? This is definitely an energy, and this energy can represent multiple things, so get ready. It can represent being bored and not satisfied with what you currently have. Normally in the Four of Cups, it's God's giving you something and you're not looking at what God's giving you because you're unhappy that you only have 3. This is the energy that you need to count your blessings, and maybe you keep asking for more when you really have enough. Also, this energy is making sure that what you have or what you're asking for is really aligned to what you really need, what you truly need in life. Again, don't fail to see what you have, what God is offering you, the blessings that are in front of you currently, right now. This card can also mean meditation, taking time out for yourself, really thinking and processing because you're sitting on a stoop, really thinking and meditating and visualizing, almost like manifesting the things that you want out of life. It can also represent the energy of not being happy what's in front of you, the current situation that is happening, maybe the structure that you were depending on. You're not happy about a certain person as well. It can also represent focusing on the rejection, focusing on things you are so unhappy with, and you're more focused on the rejection than focusing on the positive, the love. So I'm going to tie all the cards together. So at the beginning, we had the confidence. You need to be confident, you need to be courageous, you need to be passionate, and or you have this person that you can look up to because he is a king and he embodies all of this energy, and he's not rushing. He really doesn't make mistakes with the being courageous and confident. So he is someone or has the energy of looking up to, and this is the energy that we all want to embody as a collective. But then our structures change. So there's something that's changed. Could be the government, okay? Could be the way we were living, could be the lifestyle that we were dependent on. And we were so confident about this energy. We had faith in this energy. We had passion. It gave us the drive. And now the structure has completely caused chaos into our life, okay? However, we have to act like the Queen of Pentacles. We need to be patient. We need to take our time, set our goals, know that there are enough resources out there, that God has given us abundance in our life. We need to be nurturing and protective at the same time. Like I said, a motherly boss. We need to be serious about our coins, our goals, our structure. Hence was the structure before that we were depending on. But now this is more of a home structure that we need to focus our energies on, our long-term goals on, right? It could also be career and health as well. Then you have the Knight of Wands. So it's almost like either this person came into your life or is coming into your life, and or it could be the energy of we need to move a little faster with our confidence. There may be conflicts, but we can't be scared to go to those conflicts. We're moving more off of instincts and not really thinking, even though the other energy, the Queen of Wands, is moving slow when it comes to their resources and their goals. There's a siren outside. Now, as far as achieving our goals, our health, our job, our home, yes, but if there's conflicts, if there's something that we're very passionate about, if there's something that we are driven to do, go ahead, go off of your instincts, move fast. You don't need to hesitate. Do not be scared. Why are you taking your time with that? No, this is what you're meant to do. This is your passion, okay? Then you have, lastly, the Four of Cups. At the same time of moving fast when it comes to our passion, we need to be grateful for what God has given us. What is it in our face, our blessings that we are not paying attention to? Also, meditation is the key. Okay? Meditating is the key. There needs to be a mantra that I accept and offer everything God has given in front of me and for me and the resources that He has given me. I accept and receive all of the gifts and blessings that God has given me. I accept and receive all of the blessings that God has given me. Let's do some oracle readings as well. And again, the oracle is going to tie in to what we just did here. Ooh, trust your niggle. This is also trusting your instinct, trusting your passion, trusting the signs that God is giving you. If there is a sign as a collective that you're like, okay. It also makes me think of, I watched a documentary about plastic, and now I'm going all in. And it was just a simple documentary. It really did not go into detail. It's actually very nice about the knowledge of plastic. And then I felt the need, I had the niggle to go and research more. And I didn't fall into a hole, but I could have. But there was something in me to say, let me research this a little bit more. And what I discovered, okay. The point is that whatever it is that is nudging you, or if you have something, a little niggle, a little inkling of, I should do more, I should know more, I should get to do this, I should do that, go ahead and do it. Let's see what else we have. Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Let's read this one, shall we? Because I don't know. You are more held than you could possibly imagine, loved and cherished so deeply that if you knew, you would not spend 1 second of your life in separation, worry, or fear. Let the mother carry your burdens. Let her rock away your fears. Lay all your worries, regrets, shame, guilt at her altar. Please, please, sweet child, do not fear. You are love in motion. If you allow it, you've already healed. Let her remind you of your goodness. Let her love away your fears. Your capacity to love and hold others is limited to your capacity to love and hold yourself. Interesting. So if you can't love yourself, how can you love others? Come on now. Be compassionate with your sweet body, mind, and soul. Treat yourself like this beautiful spirit that you truly are. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and try not to carry it all on your own. You got this, and the mother has got you. Let her broad arms take away your burdens. How can you mother yourself? So this is all about self-love and self-care. You want to also know that God has your back, whether it's a mother or a father. You don't need to physically have a mother in this lifetime or with you right now to mother yourself, because you need to nurture yourself. Take care of yourself. Now, I know earlier I was very much on the individual and how everyone's practicing self-care. At the same time, this is different. This is the energy of taking care of yourself and nurturing yourself so you can give love to others. If you're walking around being angry and mean, it is because you need to practice the love within to bring the love out. I'm going to pull one more oracle card for the collective. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, so I'm going to read this as well. Often our path is exactly the one that we don't feel prepared to walk. Walk it anyway. Often what is rising feels far bigger than we could possibly hold. Be a container for it anyway. Often our creation seems to have a wild, uncontrollable consciousness of their own. Birth them anyway. Often, what is ours to do is the very thing that most intimidates us. Be courageous. And that is the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, okay? And do it anyway. We are birthing a new age. Right now, we are in a transition period. I promise you, it says that. Like I said earlier, we're in a transition period in winter, and it says that we are in a transition period between ages. In this process of allowing the old cycle to fall away, a new must rise. Hence, the chaos, the structure that is falling, the Tower card that I discussed earlier. This is all tying in, people. Okay, let's continue. Like driving in the fog and trusting the road will appear ahead, we need to release old identities and ways that no longer serve us, using our intuition as our compass. You are part of a group of souls who have been incarnating at significant periods of history, preparing for this exact time. Witches, mystics, healers, seers, artists, midwives, visionaries, guardians of the earth, and storytellers from the past. It is time to give permission and space for what is beckoning within to be born. We are dreaming a new world into being. Wow. Wow, that was amazing. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading. As I'm just going to say, the reading and in a nutshell is for us to don't worry about the structure we were once dependent on. We will have the confidence and drive. We must have our goals, achieve our goals, take our time with achieving the goals, yet be passionate and confident and courageous and believe that God has our back. We need to practice self-love, be grateful for what God has given us as our blessings. Meditate, trust our instincts, trust our intuition, listen to our intuitions. And that is the collective reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please let me know if you're enjoying this by clicking the thumbs up, right? Subscribe, click the thumbs up. Also, I would like to say that I have a newsletter that I give out every week. It gives different divination tools. I talk about the vibe in the sky, a collective energy, and more in that newsletter. Also, I do a free reading once a month. You can click the raffle and join that raffle, and hopefully you'll get picked. And I do a very detailed reading. And no, it's not a collective reading. It is a detailed reading. It could be an astrology reading and or a tarot reading. All right, so I see you guys next time. Peace and blessings. Bye.